Hey guys, just a quick look around the Tam O'Shanter mine shaft here in the Brisbane Ranges. And you can see there's just a bit of brickwork sort of left here. I've looked through the bush, can't really see too much else. And just up over here we have the mullock heaps. Just scoot over here. So the Tam O'Shanter mine shaft was actually quite a prosperous little shaft too. So back in the 1894, and it was actually used at a much earlier date, and the ground had been sort of leveled out. And what you see here is the actual second go at it. But really cool out here in the Brisbane Ranges to come across this. And it's an amazing area. You've just got to get out here and visit it. June 1894, at midday out here at the Tam O'Shanter mine shaft in the Brisbane Ranges, a tragic accident happened. There were 3 men who were actually down in the shaft, down at about 140 feet. At that time the shaft had been pumped of water down to 200. They were looking to put in another lift shaft. Mr. Don was actually lowering in some piping that had been caught on the side of the shaft, and he noticed the slackness in the rope, tried to pull it free. Tragically the pipe had slipped the yoke and fallen through to the bottom of the shaft. He then yelled out to the 3 men by their Christian names. At that time only 2 of them had answered, so Mr. Don had actually descended through the ladders down to the bottom of the shaft, and they found John Huddy floating face down in the bottom of the shaft in the water. So they'd put a large bucket down, brought his body up to the surface, and sadly they'd found that the pipe had actually pierced Mr. Huddy's head, and his brains were protruding out of his skull. Tragically, it was his last shift in this particular mine. He'd taken up a new contract just south of here on New Year's Reef, and an absolute just tragic accident. And just a reminder of how dangerous mining was, in this area back in the 1800s. So yeah, hopefully I've done him some good, brought him back to life, so to speak, and he's not a forgotten man anymore. So yeah, I'll keep on searching out here for history and some amazing stories and try and bring them to you, and we'll see where this journey takes us. So yeah, catch you guys, have a good day. Hey guys, I'm just out here and I've come across the South Tam O'Shanter mine shaft, and there's really not too much to sort of see here today. You see over here the other mullock heap, just in through the trees there. No brickwork to be found around here. Whatever was here has been bulldozed back into the ground. And just down here you'll actually see one of the shafts, if not the shaft. There's quite a few diggings about here, so hard to sort of make out what's what, but yeah, cool little find.